Alright, let's make a bonus video. Hey everybody. So I got a little bit of information from someone in the Something Awful thread from a gentleman, or let's say person, I don't know their gender, named Hell, H-E-L, and they were kind enough to do a little bit of experimenting on their own, and they were able to figure out something regarding something in Chapter 5. Now, that thing was kind of shown in the previously on portion in Chapter 6, and it struck me a bit weird, and I think a couple people noticed it as well, where somehow or another, well, we'll see. But basically, there's a puzzle that has kind of an alternate solution, I should say. And I suppose I could start directly from that part in the chapter. It's just whenever you do start from, just a random chapter, it kind of leaves you with a very limited inventory. So I do want to make sure and pick up some items before we continue. So the good thing is that since I had plenty of practice, let's say, I gotten somewhat good at most of the stage, especially with all the experience I had from playing Disaster Day of Crisis. I'm very well accustomed to very unnecessary CPR minigames. Just breathe. Sadly, I cannot skip this cutscene, but it is one. It's one of many cutscenes in the game that does exist, and it's terrible because there is literally no reason why they have any affection towards each other outside of one is a man and one is a woman, and there's just no other characters in the game. I guess if Theo was still alive, we could have given him CPR and maybe saved him. Given him a big smooch and whispered in his ear, "Just breathe, old man." Terrifying.
Don't wander off anywhere.
Yeah, we're not going to do too much, at least in this first part. Any real differently from what I did in the primary video. Still a fucking barbecue here. I mean, it is nice that, I think I might have covered this before, at least in, I think, the first Roots of Evil bonus video, but they are, reasonably accommodating. If you do happen to just start over from a random chapter, they give you plenty of ways to really get through any challenges that the level might hold. So even if you are starting where I'm starting right now with next to no resources, well, they give you this handy flamethrower, so you don't have to waste like 30 bullets getting through all these stupid rats. So are there any more? I felt like there was one more. I guess not. Let's see. Can I hit him? I don't think I can hit him. Oh, I can. Oh, that's got a longer range than I would think. But yeah. So, let's see. Oh, there's still one alive. Oh, I got the shitty fucking handgun. Where is it? Whatever. Ow. Okay. There. Oh, I do miss the better handgun. So, let's go get some supplies. Because I think in retrospect, I did figure out possibly a better way to deal with, oh, they do give you a better handgun. Just gonna violently throw that away. But I think there is a better way to deal with that weird little, I guess, wait around for the flames to eat through the little barrier up top there. Because I think if I just throw one of these Molotovs up there, I could probably just blow it up from down here. That seems like a lot easier way to go. Just gotta find it. And that should hopefully make it a little easier. So let's check my supplies. I guess that's good. I don't think there were any bullets in there. Probably could do for some bullets. Might be some bullets in here. Yeah. I got some duct tape. And we are going to be needing that. Alright, so let's keep on heading on. Let's turn that off. Do not need the flashlight right now. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Making good time. I think the nest might be active up here since I did not destroy it, but do not care. Do not care about that little fucker. So, what we are going to be doing differently here is going to come up shortly. It's going to involve not this trap, though I think I do have an alternate idea for this. May save us a couple of bullets. And also, it will allow me to show off a mechanic that, as of right now, hasn't really come up that often. Hasn't really had many uses, but this might be a good way to show it off. And I think first things first is I should get smacked in the face. The next thing is I want to go pick up this knife. Because we want to use a blood pack. And what the blood pack will do is it will allow us some means to hopefully distract these stupid assholes. Let's go in that corner. So yeah, with the blood, they will just kind of focus on that. And we can do our thing. Do our thing and do what we want to do, which is make a Molotov really quick. Oh, there's still assholes in here. So, make a Molotov. Let's switch. Let's do now a quick bank shot. Probably, I'm sure that'll work. I mean, the good thing is that these things just do not do that much damage, because otherwise this would be, like, horrible. Oh, look at him go. Pop, pop, pop music. Alright, so we can now head on to what I actually wanted to show off in the least timely manner possible. Which is, I can't tell if this was the primary solution intended for this puzzle, or if this was just meant to be an alternate means to do this. But, let's see, what are our supplies? Alright, so first we're going to need to kill this fuck. There we go. Next thing we're going to need is a plastic bottle, not a glass bottle. We already have the knife, and we already have our... I don't know if we need a wick, but we do need the duct tape. So I think inevitably what we want to do here is we want to combine to make this sticky. And then I think we want to equip this. And we want to equip the bottle. Because I think, I haven't tested this out, this will be my first time doing it. If Hell in the thread was to be believed, what we want to do is we want to poke a hole into the bottle, and then we want to throw the bottle onto our little rat friend there. Now, the whole mechanic of puncturing things has not really been brought up before, I think. There's these whole set of tips here that we never really have to use, but they can sometimes be helpful. Like, oh, you can make a trail of blood, or you can use it to pierce a plastic bottle, or perform a simple attack, which I have never thought about using, but there you go. Yeah, so what we want to do is we want to puncture, and then we want to chuck it on there. And the idea is that he will make a trail on back to his nest. And we just need to equip our lighter. And that's very weird. Oh, that did not work out. Sure. That worked. Kinda. But there they go. It was, graceful. That worked out kind of poorly. But yeah, so that's good. We got to see some usage of the flick knife. Deadly as it is. We got to see an alternate means of doing that little puzzle, so that's always good, I guess. And I get to kill myself, so it's always a plus. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully it was informative, and I will see you with the next main video.